jokes, but there's a war on. Anyway, well, thank you all for coming, and this weather's a bit. You've come out on a day that I would never have come out on. So thank you very much for coming out. I'm John Gorn. I'm the pastor of the Congregational Church just down the road. If you enjoy my singing, if not, I've just taken over the Methodists. I'm just going to sing one song and then we're going to get down. We're going to give a big warm welcome for the kids. And just a bit of housekeeping. The toilets are over there, and if there's a fire, just run. I just picked out a song that I could sing. One thing that I do know is that I never walk alone. And you all know this song, you can all sing it with me.
I've always wanted to say this without further ado. I've always died. We remember those people with respect, poppies swaying in the field, to say goodbye to those who died. Remembrance Sunday is the day. On Poppy Day, where a poppy with pride, poppies swaying in the field, to say goodbye to those who died. In the war, many died. In fields they were buried, flowers grew, poppies swaying in the field, to say goodbye to those who died.
And now we have Sue, and she's going to be singing for us the Cockeye Optimist. That's it.
When the sky is a bright canary yellow, I forget every cloud I've ever seen. So they call me a cockeyed optimist, immature and incurably green. I have heard people rant and rave and bellow that we're done and we might as well be dead. But I'm only a cockeyed optimist, and I can't get it into my head. They say the human race is falling on its face and hasn't very far to go. But every whippoorwill is sending me a bill, telling me it just ain't so. I could say life is just a bowl of jello and appear more intelligent and smart, but I'm stuffed like a dope with a thing called hope, and I can't get it out of my heart. Not this
Thank you so much. Now it's my turn to sing again. Hooray! I haven't done any practicing. I'm sure you know this one as well. Oh my darling. What out there? CD player's gone. For some reasons. No, something's happening. It's cutting off. It's not that, it's the other thing that's cutting off. I don't know why that's the right thing if it is. My love, my darling, come on, you sing with me. I love problems as it's going out. Thank you. Hang on. We've got a problem with the CD player. I know. That's what's doing it. I've just solved it though! Somebody pulled the wire out, that's what's Come on, give it up for Hilda Baker and Cynthia!
Well, I've been stood here, standing, waiting for you. Where were you? Well, I've been stood standing here waiting, and you were here. Where were you? There was somebody else stood standing, waiting in your place. But you weren't there. Where were you? He was so knowledgeable. He knew everything about everything, except buses. He asked me, no, I asked him, it was me, I asked him, what time does the bus go? He said 1 o'clock. Then he asked me what time it was, and I said in a very posh voice, 1 o'clock. Like that. That was when I was stood here standing, waiting for you. But you weren't there. Where were you? Anyway, he's gone now. And you're stood standing, waiting in the place what he was stood standing, waiting in. Anyway, you're stood standing there waiting with me. And I'm stood standing here waiting with you. What time is it? Oh, it's 1:15. Oh, I must get a little watch handle on my watch. Well, we're both stood standing here waiting. But what are we waiting for? It'll be soon. Did you hear what I said? It'll be soon. Well, I've been constipating what to do. The bus has gone. I'm not one for talking. I think a lot, I do. She knows, you know. There's too much trouble in this world to add to it, it's true. She knows, you know. If you've got a friend that sticks to you and really thinks you're swell, and although you do some silly things, she understands so well, then you've got one like Cynthia is to me. And you can tell. She knows, you know. She went to the psychiatrist. That's a fella who searches your brain, you know. Well, he had her laid out on this couch. It was a beautiful couch. It's satin. It's had green stripes running down the couch. And at the bottom of the green stripes, it was like gold. And this gold sort of laced itself in and out of these green stripes. And you know where the couch goes up at the end? There was like a halo of hyacinths and pink dew settling on these stems. Well, she had her head in it. She looked beautiful on there. Well, you can tell because the psychiatrist come in and she said, she had never seen such a sight in all her life. I don't think she is simple, because believe me, she She knows, you know. She can cook and bake and sew and knit. In fact, she knows her bits. And when she's in the mood, she can't half make things fit. But as for being in the mood, she very seldom is. She knows, you know. She knows. She knows. She knows, you know.
Are we ready? I never know when they're ready. If you're not good to me, I'll sing again. Are we ready for the Mad Sisters? We're ready. Okay, put your hands together for the Mad Sisters.
I wrote my mother, I wrote my father, now I am writing to you. I'm sure of mother, I'm sure of father, now I want to be sure of you. Don't sit under the apple tree with anyone else but me. Anyone else but me. Anyone else but me. No, no, no. Don't sit under the apple tree with anyone else but me. Till I come marching home. Don't go walking down Lover's Lane with anyone else but me. Anyone else but me. Anyone else but me. No, no, no. Don't go walking down Lover's Lane with anyone else but me. Till I come marching home. I just got word from the guy who heard from the guy next door to me. The girl, he said, just loves to bet and fits you to a T. So don't sit under the apple tree with anyone else but me till I come marching home. Don't give out with those lips of yours to anyone else but me. Anyone else but me. Anyone else but me. No, no, no. Watch the girls on the foreign shore. You gotta report to me when I come marching home. Don't tell anyone on your knee. You better be true to me. You better be true to me. You better be true to me. Don't tell anyone on your knee. You get the third degree when you come marching home. You're on your own where there is no phone and I can't keep tab on you. Be fair to me, I'll guarantee there's one thing that I'll do. I won't sit under the apple tree with anyone else but you till you come marching home. Don't sit under the apple tree with anyone else but me. Anyone else but me. Anyone else but me. No, no, no. Don't sit under the apple tree with anyone else but me till I come marching home.
Mad Sisters. And now we have Margaret. We have Margaret now with Magic Moments. this I've got to say. Singing, it's his fault. He's been singing it all week. Singing in the rain. It's our Jonathan with Singing in the Rain. Well, I've heard of Dad's army. Stand by your beds and don't panic, Mr. Marion, but now we've got Mum's army. Is the Mum's army ready? Do you know, it's just thinking about it, because I've got the freedom that we have that those...
What is he talking?
They're busy talking at it, as usual, Val's with them. I'm just as I was sat down there thinking about what we're celebrating now, I know I don't look old enough, but my father fought and was there on D-Day in the Second World War, and one of my grandfathers was shot in the First World War, and my other grandfather was shot in the Boer War. But they fought for our country. And what was so wonderful is that for me as a Christian minister, I still have the freedom to speak out as a Christian minister. Those guys fought for our freedoms. And you know, if we don't speak up now, we're gradually losing them. We're gradually losing the freedom to speak out. And our forefathers, I think, can you have forefathers? Someone said to me, I was at a meeting and said, and our forebears, I thought there were only three little Goldilocks. Can we put our hands together for the Mum's Army? Oh, no, I'll tell you what I'll do. It just seems, hey, I'll be able to get to sing me song again. Will you sing it with me? I've been dying to sing this. I haven't sung it for years. And we'll just get ready for it while I sing a song. It won't go off this time. Honest. Not now, I've put it on.
Well, good afternoon, ladies. I'm so glad you could come along. You know, we're going to have to do something because all we hear about is women going off in the forces, women going into the hospitals, women's land army, women into the ammunitions, and of course, not to forget, we're always hearing about Dad's army. But what about Mum's army? Yeah, without us, the whole lot would collapse. They've got to have something to come home to. Now, talking about, where's Mrs. MacDonald?
I'm sorry I'm late, girls. Do you know what? I have been standing at that butcher's for the last 4 hours. And guess what? All I got was 2 sausages and a measly piece of scrag end, I asked you. I don't know, Mum and Co. How am I expected to feed my family on that?
Oh, sit down, love.
Calm down. Calm down? How can I calm down?
Let's talk about it. That's what we're here for.
Right, ladies.
How can I calm down? Do you know what? I've been saving up all week, new rations. I've got everything sorted, all these stamps and everything. But it's no good unless you get down there on time. Everything's gone. I mean to say, this is ridiculous. You're expected to feed your family, and what you get? Nothing.
Oh,
And as opposed to me feet, all that standing, it's killing me. Me bunions, and me colds are killing me. Oh.
talking about feet. Next week, the butcher's got a load of pig trotters coming in.
Oh, that's
So, now, ladies, I've just jotted a few hints down here. Things that we might do to make do and mend. So if you just have those two between you, and if you have those two between you, do you know you can't get the stuff? Have those two between you. Right, now then.
Don't think much of these ideas.
Yeah, very good. Well, the thing is, they're just things that I've thought of. You've got tonight to think.
Oh, well,
right?
okay.
Okay then. Right. Now, talking about being short of food, we all have gardens. We can dig them up. We can plant potatoes and cabbages and carrots and...
My Charlie loves his flower garden. He would not be very happy.
You just give him a plate of flowers for his dinner. See how he likes that.
I've got hundreds of dandelions in my garden.
Dandelions.
Yeah.
Nettles.
And well, nettles as well, dandelions.
Make
I've got
up
all
your mind,
kinds
which
in
have
my
you got?
garden. I've got all kinds.
Well, there we go.
You know, my Jack, he loves his nettle tea. And it's cleared up his acne, smashing.
Oh,
Don't they sting?
well, of course they do. But if you pick them with your gloves on and some scissors, they're absolutely fine. They make lovely nettle broth.
How would you make that? Is it easy? I'm not very good at cooking.
Well, no, you just pick your nettles, pick the small ones, they're tastier. Give them a wash, and drop them into some boiling salt water. 2 minutes, beautiful. Yeah.
So what about these dandelions in my garden? What can you do with them?
Well, you can make dandelion and burdock, right? I'll go and get the burdock from the hedgerow and I'll get some dandelions out of Brenda's garden.
Hey, who says you can come in my garden? My husband doesn't like people in his garden, you know.
What's a good idea?
What is that going in her garden? Her husband getting...
No, good idea making the dandelion and burdock.
All right, that's all right then. Yes, dandelion and burdock.
Anyway, talking about broth, I am fed up giving my kids blind scouts.
What?
That Blind Scouts, what are you, Blind Scouts?
No.
Well, you know it's like you're meeting two men.
Yeah.
Well, it's like that, without your niece.
Oh, is it like shepherd's pie without a shepherd?
Oh dear. Yes, well, now ladies, let's get down to some serious business. You know, there are lots of things that we can do to make ends meet.
I've run out of soap to wash the kiddies and Charlie doesn't get paid until next Friday.
Well, what do you do with all your bits of soap that you have then?
Throw 'em away.
Well, don't! Put them in a jam jar with some water in. Give it a good shake up, and it goes like, oh, blah, like jelly.
How do you get it out of the jar?
Well, just pour a bit out, or you can stick your hand in and pull a load of jelly out.
Then I could slap it all over her face and make the cheeks so shiny. Thanks for that. Oh, I also need some clothes for my Sally. She's growing so fast.
Well, the poor lass. She's not been washed for days. Now she hasn't got any clothes to wear. What are you going to do? Hang on. I've got an idea.
Go on then, what's your idea?
If we all bring our old clothes. Has anybody got any old clothes?
Old clothes, I'll have a wear.
Well, if we all bring our old clothes, we could make new ones for the kiddies.
I suppose.
I'll bring the needles and cotton and an old newspaper to use as a pattern.
Don't ask me to sew. I can do anything with a needle except sew.
Can you make a cup of tea?
Yeah.
Kettle's over there.
Hey,
Now then, lad, your brush hook's a bit bare. I think you need some new bristles.
Times are hard, you know.
Well, give us a ear, see what we can do. Now then, ladies, have you got anything that can help this lad with his brush?
I'll have a look. Hang on a minute. How about if we try these? There you go. Let's try it. We'll wrap it round there like that. There you go. Now you've got yourself a nice sweeping duster.
You've got a blooming.
A blooming. Yes, a blooming.
Good sweeping duster.
Well, thank you very much, but that's no good.
Why?
How can I brush my hair with a sweeping dust? Anyway, ladies, I'm sorry you won't have to leave.
Oh, that's
Well, you're booking in half an hour, so I'm sorry it's going to leave.
Right, oh well then. Right, ladies, so we'll have to draw this meeting to a close. So don't forget, we'll meet here next week.
Okay.
Think of all the tips that we can have. Let's share them together. How we can make do and mend. Because remember, we've got to keep the home fires burning.
Exactly.
Keep the home fires burning while your hearts are yearning. Though your lands are far away, they dream of home. There's a silver lining through the dark clouds shining. Turn the dark clouds inside out till the boys come home.
Mum's army, eh? Talking about being idle. A friend of mine, I said, he told me, he said, he's idle. He said, what are you going to start? He said, I'm going to start a dating agency for chickens. I said, what? You mean you've no money? And you're going to start a dating agency for chickens? He says, yeah. He said, it's my way of making ends meet. Now, I was looking a bit early on. I think I've got to say it this way, I think I've seen Marley Dietrich's very, very young sister. I think she's going to sing for us now.
Okay, now comes the time for the kids, right? The youngest one is Dakota, and she's only 4, all right? Henry has just turned 6, only a couple of weeks ago. And Daisy, who opened the show with the poem, which, by the way, she wrote by herself, has just turned 8 a couple of weeks ago as well. Oh, and Tempany is only 6 as well, all right? So these kids are brilliant, so I want you to really get behind them, okay? They're really good kids, they do as they're told, or else. Okay? If you come to the Sunday club on a Sunday afternoon, you'd see what I mean. They really do as they're told, okay? So we're going to start off, now they're going to sing it twice, and then we want you to join in as well. And it's under the spreading chestnut tree, okay? Thanks, Liam. We've got a long post now. We've got Marlene as long post. Right, come forward, kiddies. Come forward. Ready?
Underneath the spreading chestnut tree, I saw
this one, mainly because I've forgotten the CD. Okay, and it's Puppet on a String, just while the kids get ready. So you all know the words. Do you all know the words? Oh, are we ready? Okay, Puppet on a String. I wonder if one day that you say that you care. If you say you love me madly, I'll gladly be there like a puppet on a string. It's just like a merry-go-round with all the fun of the fair. One day I'm feeling down on the ground, next time up in the air. Are you leading me on? Tomorrow will you be gone? Say that you care. If you say you love me madly, I'll be there like a puppet on the string. With all the rock of the bounds, then on the foamy swings. In or out, there is never a doubt. Just who's pulling the strings. I'm all time with you, but where's it leading me to? I wonder if one day that you say that you care. If you say you love me madly, I'll gladly be there like a puppet on a string. Like a puppet on a string, on a string. Woo! Oh, it's my turn now.
It's Val's turn now.
Okay. I'm a boy at the chicken, I'm an old me. Never been so happy since I don't know when. I walk in the living and I give the man a straw. You ain't the with all put your knees together, your feet apart, bend to the right and praise. Land your elbows just full of them, we're like water. Unknown on a fiddle on a harbor. Dark days behind my back. I walk in the river and the good times come. You ain't the taxi, we walk, ladies together, the feet apart, bend to the right and praise. Land your elbows just full of them, we're like water. Won't you dance with your husband? We're all together. Put your knees together, your feet apart, bend your back and your elbows just full of them, we're like water. Dance with my heart, happy to we'll all be together, side by side, walk with the river. You're ready to taxi, you're ready to taxi, you're ready to taxi. Oh, I'm out. Oh, we're back again. Okay. Now it's Daisy, and she's going to sing Tomorrow from Annie. Okay? It's a lovely song. Are you ready, Daisy? Remember, Daisy's 8 years old. Come on this way, darling. Come this way. Oh, we've lost a brush. Hang on. Technical itch. Do you know I'm showing on with all of that? Don't you sit there nodding your head. going to sing Run Rabbit Run, okay? Now you can come on, Jonathan.
Sorry, guys. On the farm every Friday, on the farm it's rabbit pie day. So every Friday that ever comes along, I get up early to sing this little song. Run rabbit, run rabbit, run, run, run. Run rabbit, run rabbit, run, run, run. Bang, 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 bang goes the farmer's gun. So run rabbit, run rabbit, run, run, run. Run rabbit, run rabbit, run, run, run. Don't let the farmer have his fun, fun, fun. He'll get by without his rabbit pie. So run rabbit, run rabbit, run, run, run. Run rabbit, run rabbit, run, run, run. Run rabbit, run rabbit, run, run, run. Bang, 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 bang goes the farmer's gun. So run rabbit, run rabbit, run, run, run. Run rabbit, run rabbit, run, run, run. Don't let the farmer have his fun, fun, fun. He'll get by without his rabbit pie. So run rabbit, run rabbit, run, run, run. Let the farmer have his fun, fun, fun. He'll get by without his rabbit pie. So run rabbit, run rabbit, run, run, run. Run rabbit, run rabbit, run, run, run. Run rabbit, run rabbit, run, run, run. Bang, 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 bang goes the farmer's gun. So run rabbit, run rabbit, run, run, run. He'll get by without his rabbit pie. So run rabbit, run rabbit, run, run, run.
I don't think these kids are absolutely great. Okay, then I think, what's on this? I'm going to throw it over to John again. Thank you.
Are we ready for Anne and Malcolm?
Oh, yeah.
Malcolm, I'm not changed yet.
Right then, here we go. I'm going to sing another song now.
You have to.
Here's one which you all know. It's not quite in order with the First and Second World Wars, but love does change everything. Love changes everything. Hands and faces, earth and sky. Love changes everything. How we live and how we die. Love can turn your world around, and that world will last forever. It's love changes everything. Live or perish in its flame. Nothing in the world will ever be the same. Love changes everything. Days are longer, love is more. Love changes everything, makes deeper than before. Love can turn your world around, yes, and that world will last forever. Yes,
she's got a job at the corner shop.
She'll have to watch her back in that place.
What do you mean?
Well, all the fellas will be watching her front, that's for sure.
Don't be so rude. I told you not to be so insulating. It's not her fault that she's big upstairs. It runs in the family. All the women are big upstairs, and all the men are big downstairs. If you know what I mean.
Sounds like you're talking about a double-decker bus.
Well, all I said was that our Ethel has got a job, and you got all rampant and excitable. Now calm down. What do you want for your tea?
What is there?
Well, I don't know.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, I don't know what there is till you say what you want.
What do you mean? How do I know what I want?
Well, I mean, if you don't say what you want, how do I know what you want?
What if I say I want it and we don't have it?
Well, then you won't get it, will you?
this works. Put your hands together for Sue and Sentimental Journey. We're going to start. Can you put your hands together? Sue, Sentimental Journey. Give it up,
Gonna make a sentimental journey. Gonna set my heart at ease. Gonna take a sentimental journey to renew old memories. Got my bag and got my reservation. Spend each time I could afford. Like a child without anticipation. Want to hear that all aboard. 7, that's the time we live at 7. I'll be waking up at heaven, counting every mile of railroad track that takes me back. Never knew my heart could be so yearning. Why did I decide to roll? Gotta take a sentimental journey home. Gonna take a sentimental journey. Gonna set my heart at ease. Gotta make a sentimental journey to renew old memories. Got my bag and got my reservation. Spend each time I could afford. Like a child of wild anticipation. Love to hear that all aboard. 7, that's the time we live at 7. I'll be waking up at heaven, counting every mile of railroad track that takes me back. Never knew my heart would be so yearning. Why did I decide to roll? Gotta take a sentimental journey home. Sentimental journey home. Sentimental journey home.
just give me a second. There's a hole in my bucket.
There's a hole in my bucket, dear Liza, dear Liza. There's a hole in my bucket, dear Liza, a hole.
Then ladies, dear Henry, dear Henry, dear Henry. Then ladies, dear Henry, dear Henry.
Just direct your feet to the sunny side of the street. Can't you hear the kids at last? And the happy tunes your step. Life can be so sweet on the sunny side of the street. I used to walk in the shade with those blues on parade. But I'm not afraid. This road will cross over. If I never had a cent, I'd be rich as Rockefeller. Gold dust at my feet on the sunny side of the street. Grab your coats and grab your hats. Leave your worries on the doorstep. Just direct your feet to the sunny side of the street. Can't you hear the kids at last? And the happy tune is your step. Life can be so sweet on the sunny side of the street. I used to walk in the shade with those blues on parade. Now I'm not afraid. This road will cross over. If I never had a cent, I'd be rich as Rockefeller. Gold dust at my feet on the sunny side of the street.
Okay, get it back. Yeah, okay.
If you were the only girl in the world, and I was the only boy, nothing else would matter in the world today. We would go on loving in the same old way. A garden of Eden just made for two, with nothing to mar our joy. I would say such wonderful things to you. There would be such wonderful things to do if you were the only girl in the world and I were the only boy.
Are we ready? Are we ready?
Wish me luck as you wave me goodbye. Cheerio, here I go on my way. Wish me luck as you wave me goodbye. Don't let cheer, not a tear, make it gay. Give me a smile I can keep for a while, make my heart while you're away. Till we meet once again, you and I. Wish me luck as you wave me goodbye. Wish me luck as you wave me goodbye. Cheerio, here I go on my way. Wish me luck as you wave me goodbye. With a cheer, not a tear, make it gay. Give me a smile I can keep for a while in my heart while I'm away. Till we meet once again, you and I. Wish me luck as you wave me goodbye.
I think we just do the chorus, none of us know the verse. Okay. It's a long way to Tipperary. It's a long way to go. It's a long way to Tipperary, to the sweet heck of a lot during the war, didn't there? Yeah, okay. Ready? Keep the home fires burning while your hearts are yearning. Though your lands are far away, they dream of home. There's a silver lining through the dark clouds shining. Turn the dark clouds inside out till the boys come home. Once again, keep the home fires burning while your hearts are yearning. Though your lads are far away, they dream of home. There's a silver lining through the dark clouds shining. Turn the dark clouds inside out till the boys come home. I'm looking over a four-leaf clover that I overlooked before. One leaf is sunshine, the second is rain, the third are the roses that bloom in the lane. No use explaining, the one remaining is somebody I adore. I'm looking over a four-leaf clover that I overlooked before.
Happy days.
Happy days.
Saturday, Monday, happy days.
Wrong era. Wrong era. Happy days are here again. The skies above are clear again. Let us sing a song of cheer again. Happy days are here again. Happy days are here again. The skies above are clear again. Let us sing a And you do know that the proceeds for this afternoon goes mainly to the British Legion and some for the Methodist Church. Okay, I don't know if you had a look at the pictures at the back and had a look at the jewellery, but please have a look before you go. And can we all stand up then and let's really give a rousing song, Land of Hope and Glory. Get those flags waving. Come on, this is a country to be proud of. Are we ready? Land of hope and glory, mother of the free. How shall we exalt thee, who are born of thee? Wider still and wider shall thy bounds be set. God will make thee mighty, make thee mighty yet. God will make thee mighty, make thee Land of hope and glory, mother of the free. How shall we exalt thee, who are born of thee? Wider still and wider shall thy bounds be set. God will make thee mighty, make thee mighty yet. God will make thee mighty, make thee Thank you ever so much, everyone. Have a safe journey home. Thank you.
Poppies swaying in the field to say goodbye to those who died, like a shield protecting them. Red and black the colours are, poppies swaying in the field to say goodbye to those who died. We remember those people with respect, poppies swaying in the field to say goodbye to those who died. Remembrance Sunday is the day. On Poppy Day, wear a poppy with pride, poppies swaying in the field to say goodbye to those who died. In the war, many died. In fields they were buried, flowers grew, poppies swaying in the field to say goodbye to those who died.